Howdy, it's Marie, and today I'm gonna draw some more Pokemon pins. So, if you haven't seen the first video, what I'm doing here is I'm drawing Pokemon from memory, so I'm not looking at any reference pictures, I'm just drawing them from whatever I can remember. And then I'm turning these drawings into pins and make myself look really stupid when I wear them. So, for this round, I'm gonna draw Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. And like with Bulbasaur and the others, this time I'm feeling kind of confident because I have drawn all three of these before, so I technically know what they look like. I say technically because I'm definitely gonna mess up something. The one thing that worries me the most is Charizard because, well, Charizard is a dragon. I'm not good at drawing dragons. I actually never draw dragons. The last time I drew a dragon was a few years ago when I drew Charizard, and that drawing was honestly bad. Again, using this shitty ass pen I have laying around, and I love how last time I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this glass cup as a reference to make sure they're all the same size, and then here I'm just like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna do whatever, just drawing in a random size, and in the end these three end up way bigger than Bulbasaur and the others. So good job me, already messing things up. But I'm drawing Charmander, and I think so far I'm already nailing it. I'm like, yeah, this is fine, this is cool. And after doing this shitty ass sketch, I'm getting out this nice shrink plastic, which I'm gonna use to make the pins. So I'm using this bright yellow Posca pen. So I don't think this is bright yellow, this is orange. Look at it, it's orange. How is it bright yellow? It's not. I don't know what they were thinking, it's orange. Anyway, I'm using it to draw the face. And so yeah, if you haven't seen the last episode, what I'm using here, like I just said, is shrink plastic. It's basically this plastic-like sheet of paper, plastic, whatever. And you can put it in the oven, and in the oven it shrinks and gets kind of thick and very sturdy. So it's very great for making pins, custom pins or something, because yeah, you can draw on it with different kinds of tools. And in the end you have a sturdy piece of plastic. So good stuff. So as you can see, I'm trying to kind of make it a bit smaller because I realized just how big these are. Yeah, I'm making it a little bit smaller. In the end, it's still pretty big, but hey, it's okay. It's not too bad, honestly. I have to sneeze. Okay, I just sneezed. GG me. So I'm outlining some more stuff. And for this I had to be kind of careful because if I just colored everything in an orange, I wouldn't really see anymore where I wanted the arm to be, for example. So I didn't color everything right away. I left the body bare so, you know, I could do the outlines first. And then I'm using this red. I love how I'm sometimes showing the pen and the color and sometimes I'm not. But this is red, by the way. And I'm using this as a kind of shading and outline color. So to do the underside of the feet, to make the flame, and a lot of other details. I'm using this ivory color for the stomach. This time showing the pen. Good job, me. And here is where I made the first mistake, or the first thing I didn't remember. I thought it was really just the stomach area, but later on when I looked at the images I realized that the stomach bit actually goes all the way to the tail, and the underside of the tail is also in this light beige color, so yeah, I didn't remember that. Oops. And then using the red for the outlines. I feel like these outlines really add something. They make it look so much better. They make it look so good. Really liking it. And yeah, I kind of messed up the Charmander's right arm a bit. I feel like in the sketch it was better because the lower arm was the same length as the upper arm, but in this final piece, the lower arm is kind of really short and it's not perfect. I liked it better in the sketch, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. So I'm using this navy blue for the eyes. I didn't actually really remember the eye color of Charmander and the others. I just thought, you know, it's probably blue, right? It's blue, I guess. So I used dark blue. Great reasoning. And I drew a cute little face, kind of similar to Bulbasaur's face. You know, make it cute. Because it's the first one in the evolution. It's the baby. The baby is cute. Everyone loves it. Yeah, that was my reason, I guess. Then adding some more details, finishing the outlines. And then, as you can see on the head, the outline is a bit thicker because I decided to make the face a bit smaller. Because I drew the mouth so far up, it kind of looked a bit weird because the chin was so big. So I made it a bit smaller. And that is Charmander. I really like it. I think it looks good. Next up, Charmeleon. Like Ivysaur, Charmeleon is kind of the angsty teen of the evolution line. The angry older brother, I suppose. Actually, I know that most people don't really love the middle evolutions because, you know, often they look kind of weird compared to the other ones. But I really like Charmeleon. I don't know, I feel like the thing with Charmeleon is Charmeleon has kind of the body of Charmander, but the head of Charizard, and it looks cool. I don't know, I like it. I also like these arms that are kind of getting bigger. They're not like Charmander's arms that have, you know, the obvious joints. It's kind of just like this big flap. I don't know, I like it. It's cute. So I sketched up Charmeleon and it's looking pretty similar to Charmander, but hey, it's okay, okay? I'm trying my best. But I just love these arms. I don't know, they look great. And then I'm like, okay, I got enough. I'm gonna start coloring it in. I'm using this orange pen. This orange is a bit darker and a bit more reddish than the bright yellow. That isn't bright yellow, it's orange, but whatever. And I remembered that, like, you know how Ivysaur is like more bluish than Bulbasaur? It's the same here, that Charmeleon is more reddish and more darker than Charmander. I keep forgetting Charmander's name. Oops. So I feel like this color is more fitting. Again, I'm using the red for the details, for the fire, for the outlines, all that stuff. Using it for the underside of the feet. And doing the outlines. And I feel like, yeah, these colors are really spot on. This darker, more reddish color, it's really good, isn't it? I feel like it got really close. So I'm pretty happy with this. Pretty happy indeed. And then I'm using the bright yellow again. Bright yellow, it's not bright yellow. This, I don't know why it pisses me off so much. It's just, it's not. It's not Posca, it's not bright yellow. But I'm using it for the flame again. And then again the ivory for the stomach. That again stretches out to the tail, but I didn't remember that, so I didn't do that. And then using the white for the claws. Charmander has little fingers, but Charmeleon has claws, so hey, I got that right. And yes, again, I'm doing shiny hunting as I'm drawing. Basically, I'm always shiny hunting. No matter what I'm doing, I'm always shiny hunting. I just love it. I can't stop. It's so addicting. Especially in these Dynamax adventures, because when you have the shiny charm, the chance of finding a shiny is 1 in 100, and that's so good. Anyway, not important. So I forgot to use the blue for the eyes, so I used the red at first. And honestly, it looks kind of cute. I kind of like it with the red, because it's really in this color scheme of everything, you know, kind of reddish. So it looks nice, but later on I changed it into the blue. And then again, adding more details, adding more outlines. Again, this time I think I really nailed it. I think I got pretty close with the design. So here are those two. Next up, Charizard. Yeah. So I did these circles at first because I was like, okay, maybe this is gonna help me get the shape right because dragons. Also, you know, I had to draw it pretty small, so I was like, okay, how am I gonna draw such a massive dragon so small, get all the details and stuff? So I started out with the head, and it's very similar to Charmeleon. It looks a bit different actually, but I didn't remember that. I was like, yeah, it's probably the same as Charmeleon. It's about right. Drawing the body and the wonky ass legs, I really struggled with this. I was like, what am I doing? What is this? Look at those legs. It's a mess. It's a mess. Big old mess. And I'm fixing up the leg. Also, you know how I just said that I'm always shiny hunting? I was just looking over and I totally didn't mention I'm also shiny hunting right now as I'm doing the voiceover. I got a shiny Giratina a bit earlier and it got me really excited. It looks so cool and shiny. Really happy about that. So I'm continuing Charizard sketch. The wings don't even fit on the page. Good job, me. Yeah, fixing up the face, everything. At this point I was like, okay, whatever, it's gonna work out. It's gonna be fine. So I'm using the orange that I also used for Charmander. Because this time again, I wasn't so sure. I feel like the orange that I used for Charmeleon would have been too dark for Charizard and too reddish. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this bright yellow. Ugh. It's not, it's orange. I used that again for Charizard and I think it fit really nicely. And the same process as the other two, I'm kind of just filling in some spots, making sure I'm getting it all right. Trying not to make it look awful. I kind of have mixed feelings about this Charizard. I feel like it turned out better than I expected. But it's not awesome, you know, it could be better, but you know, I need to get more practice when it comes to drawing dragons. Drawing dragons is hard, especially in this kind of small, cute style. So I'm drawing the little arms, kind of look funny. Also, since I was talking about shinies earlier, I also caught a shiny Indeedee while I was filming this. Though I didn't even notice it at first because shiny Indeedee looks a lot like the normal one, which is a bummer. But hey, it's a shiny, so you know, that's cool, I guess. You know, that's cool. Again, I'm using the red for the outlines. Kind of putting this together piece by piece, using the red for shading and to kind of distinguish between the leg and the body and all that stuff. You know, that's kind of the struggle when you're working with so little colors to make sure that you can see all the details and that the different parts of the body don't blend together. And again, I'm using this ivory for the body. Again, yes, I know now that the ivory on the stomach, that the stomach part extends to the tail. But I didn't know it while I was drawing this. I was freestyling it, man. I was doing my best. I promise. I was doing my best. Kind of doing the edge of the wings. And then I'm using this emerald green for the inner wings because I was like, wait, I think Charizard has some kind of darker greenish, bluish color for the wings. And hey, I was right. Hell yeah, I'm so good at this. So I used this for the wings and yeah, I think it works really nicely. And at this point then I realized, hey, I forgot the tail. I love it especially because the sketches of Charmander and Charmeleon are right next to it and they have the tails. And I just didn't think of it at all. I was just looking at it and like, wait. Something is missing. Yeah. It's the goddamn tail. But hey, I remembered it, so that's good. At least something. And yeah, I tried to decide how I was gonna fit the tail in there, and I think it worked. It's not perfect, but yeah, it would have been better if I had remembered it to begin with. But I think it works in the end, so that's good enough. Adding details, the flame outlines, same as always. Using the navy blue for the face, making Charizard, you know, a bit angry. And Charizard actually also gets a mouth. Charmeleon didn't actually get a mouth, if you noticed that. I don't know. Somehow I wasn't vibing with it, you know? Also, I just finished another Dynamax adventure, but nope, no shiny. It's okay, whatever. I don't even care. So here they are, all done. And I think they are looking good. It's so nice to look at these, because they are so accurate. Thinking about the future, about all the Pokemon I still have to draw. This is gonna end me. So next up, the part that hurts my soul. Cutting these things out. And now here, I had kind of this problem. For Charmander's face and Charmeleon's tail. Nope. For Charmander's face and Charmeleon... No! For Charmander's face and Charizard's tail, since I kinda changed up the size and the shape and all of that, so I decided to cut that away. But the problem with that is that by doing that, the plastic is kinda gonna lose some stability. That's something that I was worried about, that it was gonna kinda roll up and that it won't flatten completely. And yeah, as you can see, Charmander's flame didn't become all straight. And also something weird happened with the ivory color that I used. It kind of became flaky. Maybe it was too thick, I suppose. But yeah, Charmander just came out kind of wonky. Charmeleon was better, but still a little bit wonky. And the tip of the flame broke off as I tried to flatten it more. But Charizard was really flat and nice, so that's good. So I fixed up... Why do I keep forgetting the name? I'm using it like I already used it like 10 times. Charmander, Charizard, Charmander. Wait, yeah, it's Charmander. Stupid. So I fixed up Charmander as well as I could, and then I'm putting on some nice shiny glaze to make sure they're nice and glossy and looking great. And I think that did help to save them, because now they're looking a lot better. And then next up, putting on the pin backings again. I'm using these golden ones because, you know, the color fit pretty nicely. I also have silver ones that I'm probably gonna use for Squirtle and the others, but for now I'm gonna use the golden ones. Gonna attach them again with UV resin because my jewelry glue is still a bunch of garbage. Can't blame it, it was cheap. And then I'm sticking them on this bag together with Bulbasaur and the others. And here we can see how Charmander, Charmeleon and Charizard are a bit bigger than the other three. Which, my bad. Next time I should use the glass cup again. But hey, look at that! So far this bag is looking cute. It's looking good. It looks like I know what I'm doing, which I don't. But next up, a Squirtle and the others, and this is where it's gonna start going downhill. So you can look forward to that. Alright, bye!